Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. I am Dr. Shahzad Wasim, and today again I am here with a very important and very basic video, that is anatomy of the eye. The important thing is that unless you know the anatomy of the eye or any structure, you cannot go forward with physiology or pathology. So I am going to draw the sagittal section of the eye. If you remember this diagram and copy it and try to draw it yourself, then you will be able to remember eye in a very systematical manner, and it will be very convenient for you to make a conceptual view of eye diseases. So here I am going to develop the draw the cornea. I have picked up the blue color for that because cornea is the transparent. This is the cornea, right? And now I am going to draw the sclera. The white color is not available, so blue is okay. This is the sclera. The difference between the cornea and the sclera is that the cornea is transparent and sclera is not transparent, and it is a white color. It is the outermost fibrous layer. Okay, after that comes the vascular layer of the eye. The first part of the vascular layer is the iris. Here you can see the iris, and now you can see it is taking up a shape looking like a eye. Now the space between the cornea and the iris is called anterior chamber, which contains a transparent fluid which is called aqueous humor, which is being secreted from the non-pigmented part of the ciliary body, and the aperture or hole between the iris is called the pupil, right? And now let's move forward. Now I'm going to draw the lens. Lens is present behind the iris but not in contact with the iris, okay? And this lens is suspended with the ciliary body. This is the ciliary body which arises from the iris and attaches to the sclera, same like here. And the iris is suspended with the ciliary body with suspensory ligaments. These are the suspensory ligaments which have holding the lens behind the iris, and this is crystalline transparent lens of the eye, which is very important in many functions, as we will come to know in the coming videos. Right now I am going to just tell you the anatomy which you need to remember. Now I am going to develop the middle layer. The outermost layer of the blue color is the sclera. The middle layer is the vascular layer, which is starting from the iris. This ciliary body should also be red, and now what I am drawing inside the sclera is the choroid. This is choroid, and I have made the ciliary body also the red. This vascular layer, which contains blood vessels, is the middle layer. The anterior part is called iris. The ciliary body is called the intermediate part, and the posterior part is called the choroid. This is the vascular layer. Now again we come to the innermost layer, which is neurosensory retina. I will draw it in yellow color. It is transparent and looks yellow on the ophthalmoscope. This is where the image is formed, and this retina is attached here at the bit, which we call the vitreous base, where all the three structures, neurosensory retina, choroid or ciliary body, the origin of ciliary body, and the sclera are intermingled or firmly attached, so we call it vitreous base. And it is the strongest part. So this retina is the place where the inverted image is formed, which is made erect by the brain. And here is the optic nerve. This nerve and the other optic nerve from the other eye, they both unite and form the optic chiasma. And from the optic chiasma, the visual pathway starts. So this is the basic anatomy of the eye. If you understand it, let me draw the lids also, so that it is more convenient for you to understand. This is the upper eyelid, okay, and this is the eyelash. Similarly, this is the lower eyelid, and this is the eyelash, and the distance space between the, which I am making now, between this yellow part and the blue part is the conjunctiva up till cornea. And this is the basic anatomy of the eye. In the end, I will tell you, when you do the examination of the eye, then you must keep this diagram in your mind. Whenever you, in the next video, I will inshallah tell you how to examine the eye at 4th year level, or even at the postgraduate level, with the help of the torch. I will try to demonstrate it like this one, or the other way, but keeping this diagram in mind, you can simply examine the eye by holding the torch. And first of all, you will show the light on the eyelids, then on the cornea, you will see the sclera, you will see the anterior chamber, you will see the lens and the pupil and pupillary reactions and the lens. You cannot see anything behind the lens with the help of the torch. If you want to see anything behind the lens, that is the retina, then you will have to use the ophthalmoscope. So with the help of the torch or the slit lamp, you can say that slit lamp is the refined form of torch, which show you the live structure or cells of the eye in the high magnification in real time, as you see in the biochemistry and pathology labs, but those are the dead cells. This is live histological view, which you can view on the slit lamp. But slit lamp can also see only up till lens, but with the help of some extra lens, which we usually call plus a power of plus 90 diopter spherical lens, which we place between the examiner and the patient's dilated pupil, we see through the transparent cornea, transparent anterior chamber and transparent lens to the retina, and periphery of the retina. This is called slit lamp fundoscopy. But basically, this video is made with the intention that you must remember this sagittal section of the eye. This will solve most of your the problem. If you have got any questions, please comment in the video, or you can contact me. See my channels about section, and you will find out how can you contact me. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again with a good video, with a new video which is useful for you. Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.